Start recording. Start recording.
Start
It's
recording.
time for us to
Start
recording. We are Susu and the Wolfman.
Hey guys.
How are you today?
Yeah,
Hope you're doing
I
well.
hope you are.
You know, we've been doing this channel for 2 years.
Yes.
Our warning fans are always so gracious to us, and
Yeah.
we really appreciate you, and we appreciate the girls in the warning for
Well,
sure.
we're not sure that you're being gracious because we don't speak Spanish.
They comment in English.
I know, I'm just teasing.
Or there's Google Translate.
What happened?
I was trying to make sure you were teasing.
Like with the Russians, you hated me?
Yes. Yes, exactly. So, we've done gear. I can't remember the name of it's like something about a bus.
A bus?
It is. It's
Get on
it's
the
like
gear bus.
the
Come on.
Gear travel bus interviews, something like that. And we did.
Gear bus. Maybe, but that's funny.
The gears on a bus.
The gears on a bus go round and round.
Round and round.
Yeah.
Gears on the bus.
Somebody's going to beat us mad.
The wipers on the bus go
Oh,
swish,
no.
swish, swish.
There we go.
So,
wow, look what you started.
the first one of the 3 that we reacted to was Allie the other day, and it was great. It was great
Yes.
seeing her personality and seeing all of her gear.
Yeah.
And so next we're going to go with Danny and then Pal and release both of those. So
Okay.
we'll start with Danny today.
All right.
I don't know who it was, but somebody said, please do Danny next.
Okay.
So
Here we go.
we're
So
doing it
that's
for
Danny, and there's the thing with the
I
gun.
gotta get my headphones
Put
on,
your
babe.
headphones on. It's what you're doing. It's what you're doing right now. I think I told you.
Okay.
I turned everything up just in case.
Turned everything up.
Yeah, because some things we're not using, even though we think we are.
Are you gonna blow everybody's ears out?
I think so, yeah. It's my plan. It's my diabolical plan. All right, ready?
Yeah, come over here.
I knew that. Diabolical bus.
Yes.
Hey everybody, I'm Danny from The Warning. I'm the guitar player and singer of the band. We're super excited to be headed out on tour, promoting our newest single, which is called More. Go ahead and listen to it. And today, I'm gonna be taking you through one of my guitars. Well, a lot of them. But first, this amazing PRS guitar. She's my baby. This is a custom 2408 guitar. She was my first PRS guitar, and I completely fell in love with her during the pandemic.
Do you know what PRS stands for?
No.
Paul Reed Smith.
I was kind of like in this like dating sense in guitars. I was really trying to find out where I was the most comfortable, and I found it right here with this beautiful baby. I take her everywhere. She's been with me through a lot of tours. And this is like my main go-to guitar, which is super cool because if you see here, we have, this is like the cool thing about the custom 2408. We have the split coils, which you can have different combinations of pickups between all the different settings. We have this double switch here, and I did a little bit of modification. This is really new, but look at this. If I click on this switch, we get some LED lights in here for when everything goes dark. I will not lose my way. It's very, very cool. You know, even though we're a super rock and roll band, most of my, the tunings of the songs are in E standard. I usually go all the way in tone, all the way in volume, because I'm the only guitar on stage, so I want to be as loud and as clear as possible. Also with the bridge pickups. And here, I really like to use both my humbuckers to like the most I can, right? I have some parts with cleans that I will go up here, but usually I just leave it like that. I like to play that with that more around in the studio, but for live purposes, that's usually where I just like go all out. For the strings, I use 1046. These are the Ladio strings, NYXL. And yeah, they're thinner strings because I have a tiny hand, but it's all good. They rock just as hard. So yeah, those are the strings that I use. So I really hope I don't cry when I tell you the story about this guitar. So this is a Gibson Explorer that was gifted to me last year by one of my idols, Lissy Hale. It's an incredible story because I was waiting for a guitar change from my guitar tech mid-show, and then I realized that he comes to take my guitar, but he doesn't give me anything back, and I was just like, oh my god, what's happening? And then before I knew it, Lizzie Hill comes running on stage with this guitar and just like hands it to me. I was like, you're kidding. I thought she was lending me one of her guitars because it looks like really similar, but then after the show I was just like, I couldn't believe it, and she told me like, that is for you, and it was specifically made with the things that you like, your strings, this pickups, which yes, I love. And honestly, I still can't believe it. I take it everywhere with me because one of the things that she says, like, it's for you. Please rock as hard as you can with it, and that's what I plan to do. I use this guitar very much the same as I use my PRS guitar. The only difference in this is that I had to like get used to the size of it. The first day I played it, I already nicked it. Oh my god, it has some battle scars. I'm not used to the dimensions, but I love it. All right. This one has a very similar story to the Explorer, which is crazy to think about. I just got this last month from the one and only Matt Bellamy from Muse. They have been my idols since I could remember. And we were talking about guitars, and at one point he just goes like, "What's your favorite color?" And I was just like, I panicked. I just said yellow. I was just like, "But what kind of yellow?" And it's like mustard yellow. Before I knew it, I have a one-of-a-kind Manson mustard yellow guitar. It's the only one that exists in this color. But the model is an Onyx 6 because of the 6 strings. It's fairly new in the Manson world. I'm just trying it out. I'm testing it out live to see what are the songs, what are the tunings that I can use on it, and overall I'm still getting used to it, but it's gonna be my new best friend. I know it. We're gonna have great times together. And I also love the inverted headstock here. It's just like, ooh, nice. So overall, really love this guitar, and I can't wait to play it more. This is the pick that I use. It's a big stubby from Dunlop, and it's very funny. This is usually a jazz pickup, but I love how the grip feels on it, and honestly, was made for me. Even though the sound could be a little bit harder with other picks, I really like this one because I feel like at the end of the day, the more comfortable you are with what you're playing, the better. So, yeah. Welcome to my battle station. This is a Kemper Profiler pedal board, which I control every single song that I have on here. I have all the different titles of all of our songs. Oh, let me find our new single. Wait. There it is. More. What I love about this, it doesn't sound digital at all. I've had different types of pedal boards throughout the years, but I love the Kemper because it's very organic sounding. I'm not gonna lie, to build this beauty took me a while. The cool thing about the amps and cabinets that I'm using is that they have been profiled, and those are David Bendit's amplifiers and the ones that we used to record our latest album because he was our producer. And I love that I can use the exact sound that I had for the recording and give it new life for the live version. So that is absolutely amazing to me. I usually have 4 different settings. We have the clean one, I go to my main one, and my main one are the chunky ones. That's are the things I use to do my palm mute. So they're a little less behind in gain so that they don't feedback a lot. Then I have like my big sound, which usually I add a harmonizer to it, which I'm only the only guitar on stage, so I like to have a low octave as well, so I can just kind of grow super big, and that's my whammy one. I usually have a bridge one, which has a little bit more delay and reverb on it, so that it kind of like breathes a little bit more, and that's usually all that I do in basically each song. I actually have some songs that I love to play with the expression pedal and just going an octave higher. So I would just like play a note and go, and in solos, that's really cool. I don't use a lot of whammy in general for solos. It's just not my thing. But here, is where I use it. I do not have a guitar plugged in. I'm just realizing that, so I can't show you. But in this one, I use the expression pedal a lot for that. Since I'm already using an amp over here, I do not find the necessity of having one here, but I love to hear my amp on stage. I love to feel the sound of the guitar. So I usually go through this pedal baby, which is just a preamp, into the cab so I can have my sound here. And the pedal board goes straight into the front of house console and just blast it out through the PA. Thank you for watching, everybody. You can watch our content on The Warning Rock Band on Instagram. We're The Warning on Facebook and everywhere else. So thank you so much and keep on rocking.
All right, well, so what you think?
Well, I understand a whole lot more of what she was talking about than I would have a couple years ago.
Well, that's good. That's
Just because of this channel, because of your musicianship.
Well, I sold music. I mean, I can't play guitar, but I can sell
Right,
one.
but you know all about.
Yeah, the names and the strings and
Yeah.
all that.
And so it was interesting to me, and a lot of it I did understand, and what I didn't, I was just enjoying trying to learn about. And she's so personable and
Yeah,
pleasant.
she really is. They
and
all are, really. They
Yeah, and
are.
they're
The two are that.
well spoken.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I just love watching her.
So that makes you want to get that strut off the wall back there, that guitar I learned by.
That red one is mine. Yeah. I have played it before. I learned part of the Bon Jovi song.
Did you?
Yeah, the opening to
Where
Dead
was,
or
where
Alive.
was I? Was I in prison when that happened?
No, I don't. No, I don't think so. You were in prison after that.
I haven't tried to learn anything. I haven't played my keyboard in probably a year, except for church.
Yeah. Well, but you produce music on the computer instead, so.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's what I thought about it. What did you think
I
about
thought it was fantastic, and I love. She didn't talk much about the orange products.
Right.
They're fairly new in the electronics industry, and they have orange amps and everything. And I'm really enamored of it. I don't play them obviously, but I would love to be able to sell them because they're very, very well crafted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know they have them, and I think they use them on stage sometimes.
Didn't they get it like the orange people like you play it, you can have it kind of thing, right? Wasn't it them?
Might be. I mean, because isn't that the way with
Yeah.
guitars? Like,
All kinds of instruments. If you see someone's playing a certain really big keyboard, he's probably gave it to him as he plays on stage.
right.
You know, maybe, I don't know.
Or at least gives them a deal on it.
Or maybe gave him a sandwich. You know,
Yeah, I'll
with
buy you
sandwiches
a
and-
double cheeseburger if you represent me with your
Yes.
my product on your stage.
Yeah, for $10,000, I want a hamburger.
Oh, I loved it. I love the girls.
Yeah,
I love learning
yeah.
more about their gear. And then, like we said when we watched Ally, as you see them and they're just one-on-one with us, it's just a nice little insight into their
Yeah,
lives.
the longer you watch this channel, if you do, you will see all the kids get a big pass. She wants grandbabies. Tells me that every day.
What do you mean? Because I say how much I love any of the
Yes.
performers that are young?
Yes,
That's going to be with me forever.
but, yeah.
But I do want to give a shout out. Look, this is Eric, our Badger
Eric
from
Badger.
Hellfest. And Eric Lanoy from France. I'm not sure where in France. He sent a note that he took an 11-hour trip from France to Mexico to see the girls and do a meet and greet.
Really?
Yeah.
And
He's
what
like,
was
I would
this
say
recently?
he's top #1 fan. He was also stuck in an elevator with Rudy, their manager, where they were between floors, and so he had pictures of him and Rudy that he
Was
sent
this
to our
recently?
email. The meet and greet was recently.
Wow.
The elevator was a few months ago.
Wow.
So I really think, Eric, that you're probably close to their #1 fan, if not up in the top tier there. Don't you think?
Yeah, I did.
That's a long ass flight.
Both of us were married before, and then we had spouse changes, but we had some good times with concerts. It was just like, hey, you want to go to this one? And showing up.
Yeah.
I saw some tickets up in there, and it's like, oh, Alice Cooper was, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, concerts are so fun, and
Yeah. We're totally going.
I know especially to see the girls, it was well worth it to him. So good for you. Glad you got to go.
Liak's going to be in Spartanburg.
Yeah, I heard about that. Okay, so we're going to close out now. If you liked our video, give us a thumbs up, please. Even if you just liked me and not him, give us a thumbs up.
What's tons of like?
Share it with your friends. Comment down below. Leave, hit the notification bell. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider.
What's
consider
going
it.
on?
Well, yeah, what are you waiting
Come
on?
We've
Come
got
on.
mustard and kale and collard greens.
What the hell are you
I
talking
don't have
about?
any idea.
She had a beautiful mustard colored
Yeah, I
guitar.
like that too. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. 'Cause she sounded like maybe when you first gave it to her, she's like, really? On the color, right?
Yeah.
But now
She loves it.
It was very well made.
Beautiful.
All of those guitars were. I love that
And
Explorer.
that she nicked the Explorer on the
Yeah,
first day.
first time she had.
Yeah, we watched Lizzie give that to her in a video.
Did we?
Yeah, yeah. That's okay. It's all right. We don't all remember everything all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember where you are, right? That's a win.
I remember we have a channel. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And until we see you again, be blessed.
Hey, don't hurt anybody, especially brain damaged guys.
Oh my gosh, why would you say that?
You need me to get this for you.